Anna, what are you rocking with radio?
Well, today I'm going to talk about radio.net.
RadioNet is an app that lets you listen to radio stations from around the world. Your mileage may vary, of course. The app itself appears to be very busy and complicated, but once you get used to it, it's pretty simple and pretty straightforward.
Radio.net. Radio.net. Settings button.
Across the top, from left to right, we have a button for settings,
Prime.
an icon for Prime, so you can buy the app. It's a one-time fee, removes ads,
Cast.
and a cast button. Now, as I'm speaking, you're listening to TalkBack scrolling sounds. This is because the app is tuning and constantly refreshing.
Your recently played stations.
Now, the screen that the app opens on is your recently played stations.
All.
There's an All button in the top right corner below Casts.
Feel Good Rock, 1 of 4, in list, 4 items.
Now, the last few radio stations I've opened are at the top of the screen. Sometimes they appear as a vertical list, and sometimes they appear as icons in a grid form.
KLBN, La Buena 101.9 FM, 2 of 4. KBVU, The Edge 97.5 FM, 3 of 4. 102.7 FM, The Wolf, 4 of 4. Your favorites.
Below that is a Your Favorites heading
All.
with an All button along the right edge. And then we've got a station that I've actually bookmarked as a favorite.
Logo of the station that is currently selected or playing, KLBN, La Buena 101.9 FM, USA, Latin, World, LA Energía Norteña, Cada Vez Me Gusta Más.
Okay, now notice that. First we hear logo of the station that is selected or playing, and then we actually hear information about the station. We hear its call letters, its name, its frequency, and a little bit about the station. The one annoyance I find in this app is that first we hear logo of the station that is selected or playing.
Play.
All right, and next to it is a play button. It's along the right edge. And, if this is my favorite station, I'm obviously going to want a handy play button. In the bottom third of the screen, we have an ad. It takes up more space than you think. And then near the bottom left, we have bookmark.
Bookmark item, logo of the station that is currently selected or playing, Feel Good Rock, Dire Straits, So Far Away.
I was listening to Dire Straits, thank you. And along the right edge, we have play. So if I were to hit play, we would go back to Feel Good Rock. At the very bottom of the screen, we have some tabs. Bottom left corner is
Selected, for you.
For you, and that's where your stations are.
Radio.
Radio.
Podcast.
Podcasts.
Search.
Search. We can tap search since we're here.
Search. Selected. Settings button.
The top of the screen is similar to the top of the previous screen. We have settings in the top left corner.
Search.
Search, the name of the screen.
Search. Cast. Disconnected.
Cast in the top right corner.
Selected. All.
We have some tabs.
Stations.
Stations.
Podcasts.
Podcasts.
Episodes.
Episodes.
Songs.
Songs. So we can tap one of those to search for something specific. And then below that is a frequently searched heading.
CNN. Button. 1 of 14.
And we have buttons laid out as a grid with things like CNN.
WHTA. Button. 2 of 14. News Radio, button, 3 of 14. TED Talks, button, 4 of 14. This American Life, button, 5 of 14. ESPN, button, 6 of 14. Daily, button, 7 of 14. New York Times, button, 8 of 14. Tiny Desk Concerts, button, 9 of 14.
etc. So we could tap any one of those to listen,
Search.
or we could tap the search button and enter text.
Station, song, podcast, episode, edit box. Showing Braille keyboard. H, A, B, Y. Heavy. M, E, T, A, L. Submitting text. Metal, maximum length reached. Keyboard hidden. Logo of the station that is currently selected or playing, heavy music atmospheric radio, Russia, heavy metal, pop, gothic, 1 of 2, in list, 2 items. Logo of the station that is currently selected or playing, heavy metal ears radio, Brazil, heavy metal, hard rock, 2 of 2.
All right, that's interesting. I only have 2 results for heavy metal. But if I keep sliding my finger down,
Podcasts, out of list.
I have a podcast heading and
Logo of the podcast that is currently selected or playing, heavy pod is heavy cast, leisure, music, video games, 1 of 2, in list, 2 items. Logo of the podcast that is currently selected or playing, the caution zone, music, music commentary, 2 of 2.
now there's a play button to the right of each of these items. I can tap something to play.
Logo of the station that is currently selected or playing, heavy metal ears radio, play. Media control, heavy metal ears radio.
Takes a minute to load. It doesn't start right away.
This stream cannot be played. Please try again later.
Okay, we got an error message there. We're going to go back.
For you.
We're back on the For You screen. A more productive way to find radio stations is to just hit the radio tab.
Radio. Radio. Selected.
Across the top we have
Settings, button. Prime. Cast.
we have 2 tabs, your stations and Discover.
Selected, your stations. Discover.
If I want to find a new station, I can tap Discover.
Discover. Selected. Page 2 of 2.
And then we have some categories.
Most listened pop and rock stations. All. Today's hits, Hits Radio, 1 of 9, in list, 9 items. Kiss FM UK, 2 of 9. Gay FM, 3 of 9. Top 100 on radio.net, out of list. All. Logo of the station that is currently selected or playing, 1, WHTA Hot 107, 9, USA, Renee, Soul, Hip Hop, 1 of 3, in list, 3 items. Atmospheric, out of list. Radio Love Live, 3 of 7.
If there's a play button next to the radio station, you can tap it. Otherwise, you can tap the station itself. Let's tap Love Live.
Radio Love Live, out of list. Radio Love Live. Navigate up, button, radio.net.
Okay, in the top left corner, we have Navigate Up,
Radio Love Live, Prime.
the Prime Purchase button, Cast, top right corner.
Radio Love Live. Go to station website.
So we have the name of the station. We have a link to go to the website. If you are a swiper, you're going to need to do a little bit of exploration.
Radio Love Live.
If I explore to the right, I find a bookmark button.
Bookmark item.
This is important because if I really like this station, I can bookmark it and have it in my stations list. And then to the right of bookmark is play, so I can start playing it. Let's play.
Media control, Radio Love Live.
We're waiting for this station to load. It takes a few minutes. I'm just going to keep talking so you get an idea of how long it takes. And I'm actually, there we go.
24 hours a day. This is RadioLoveLive.com, New York.
All right, there we go. Now, we can stop playback by tapping the same play button or by tapping the play button that is in the bottom right corner. And that's pretty much all there is to it.
Thanks very much, Anna.